The Missouri Department of Transportation believes the best way to protect MoDOT workers in work zones may be not to have them there in the first place. Soon, trucks like this one could become driverless in Missouri.
Motorists pass by all the time. They may or may not think much about the work going on, but MoDOT workers think a lot about the traffic coming from behind, especially the person behind the wheel of this truck.
I've ridden in it myself, and it's a very odd feeling looking into that rearview mirror and you see a truck or a car barreling down on you and you just hope they're going to get over, and there's nothing you can do about it if they don't. It's real spooky out there.
Chris Redline is district engineer for Missouri's Northwest region. He's behind a pilot program for driverless vehicles to spare MoDOT workers from harm.
We have several employees that have actually been hit twice.
They were driving this, a Truck Mounted Attenuator, or TMA. It's a rear protection warning truck for slow-moving work zones like striping or sweeping. Redline says the impact attenuator units are getting smashed at too high of a rate. The accidents are caused by distracted drivers, aggressive drivers, and increased traffic. Missouri's had more than 100 of these crashes in the last 4 years. Some of the crashed ones are at this MoDOT operations facility near St. Louis. MoDOT says the St. Louis area has more vehicles crashing into TMAs than other parts of the state.
This is a TMA attachment. These chambers are filled with energy-absorbing materials built to dull an impact.
Designed to cushion the blow, it can save motorists from life-threatening injuries. But not all. MoDOT workers have protection by the truck's design. It's a modified dump truck, but Redline says driverless is the best protection for workers. So MoDOT sent 2 trucks to Florida to be retrofitted with autonomous technology. It's part of a pilot program for Kansas City.
Kratos Defense and Security Solutions out of Florida has done a lot of Department of Defense work. The cost of this project is about $549,000. A portion of that is through federal research funding.
Before the 2 driverless trucks are deployed to dangerous work zones, they will undergo many hours of continuous testing at the Missouri State Fairgrounds. They'll likely be operational in KC in spring of 2019.
Talking about speeds around 9 miles an hour. To get to the job site, it'll be driven manually, then it'll be staged on the shoulder and then put into leader-follower mode. So it's not going to be truly autonomous. It's going to follow a truck in front of it at a certain distance. The fastest this thing will ever be going is 10 or 12 miles an hour, so the risk is, we're very comfortable with it, and the technology is there to do this.
He says safety is priority number 1, as Missouri is becoming a leader attempting to prove the value of autonomous vehicles for DOTs.
This is the right thing to do, and in our minds, obviously it is, because we have employees getting hurt every year.
After the pilot study is complete, it would require legislation and funding for driverless technology with MoDOT to continue and grow to all areas of the state. For HEC, I'm Kathleen Berger.